What's going on, everybody? I'm the Entertainist and welcome back to my Christmas countdown. So aligning with this theme of Christmas characters, my next review is going to be Elf. Elf stars Will Ferrell as the iconic character and is directed by Jon Favreau. It is about, for those who haven't seen Elf, even though this is such a popular Christmas movie, in case there are people who haven't seen it, Elf is about Will Ferrell, and he plays a human. Okay, well, that's a bad way to go about that. Of course we know he's a human. What I mean by that is, Will Ferrell, in the beginning, is this baby. And the baby crawls into Santa's bag when Santa's delivering presents one night at this orphanage. And when he comes back, they see that he came with, and so the elves raise Buddy as an elf, and Will Ferrell just, is an elf in a human's body. He's taller than everybody. It's really funny how he just is so believed that he is an elf, and all the other elves are like, well, we gotta tell him at some point. So then when Will Ferrell finds out that he's a human and that he has a father in New York City, he goes on a mission to find him and have a relationship with him. And this movie is drop dead funny. I find it hilarious every time I watch it, especially for like Will Ferrell's breakout performance. You weren't really hearing much about him before this movie, except you knew that he was a cast member on Saturday Night Live, which obviously probably got him the role into this. And he did, minor comedies here and there, ones that weren't huge, like A Night at the Roxbury, and he did some other ones that just, minor comedies. So this is the one that put him on the map and the reason why he got movies like Anchorman and Step Brothers and Talladega Nights. I can't imagine a better person to play Buddy than Will Ferrell. And it's funny because originally they wanted Jim Carrey to play Buddy. And I love Jim Carrey. He's one of my favorite comedic actors of all time. And I'm like, well, that's weird, because this just seems like a Will Ferrell role. Like this role was made for him. I don't know if Jim Carrey could have brought what Will Ferrell did to the screen for this movie. And Jim Carrey already set a Christmas platform for himself with The Grinch. And maybe that's why they're like, well, he did great with The Grinch, let's try him with this. I think this was definitely for Will Ferrell the most. James Caan plays Will Ferrell's father. He's just, thinks Buddy is a psychopath. He's just out of control. And he's like, you're not my son. And he's like, no, this is weird. Like when they first meet each other, and Will Ferrell goes to sing, and he's like, what, you gonna sing me your song or something? And he's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Dude, Will Ferrell just, I feel like most of his movies he improvises some of his lines, and that's how I feel with this movie. Like when he goes to sing at the mall as well. One of my favorite scenes, and I feel like I love things that are kind of minor. Like, I do love the scenes that everybody knows and laughs at from Elf and just other comedies, but one of my favorite parts is when he first gets to New York City, and he goes to, he's going to the world's best cup of coffee place and cheering everyone on, and when he goes to cross the street, he sees the guy, like, waving at everybody, and Will Ferrell just goes in front of him, hi! I just love like little minor shit like that. And Jon Favreau does a great job directing this. I mean, how the North Pole looks in this movie, how it's like clashing live action with animation and somewhat claymation, I believe, too. He did a great job just making it feel very kid family friendly and just making the North Pole look pretty fun with how the narwhal looks when Will Ferrell's like, bye buddy, hope you find her dad. Like, I think it looks cool. The snowman that Will Ferrell talks to, who is like that snowman that narrates the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon from back in the day. He did a really good job nailing the North Pole. And another thing that Jon Favreau did a really good job with was nailing the Christmas feel, which I think is a very important thing in a Christmas movie. In any holiday movie, Halloween movies, Christmas movies, hell, Easter movies, if those even exist, like, you gotta nail the season. You gotta make me believe that, like, you're giving me some type of Christmas vibe. A movie that I want to watch in December that's going to hype me up for the holiday season. And this movie's really good. I really don't have many complaints about it. It's not even that I have anything negative about this. It's just that there are Christmas movies I like a little bit more than this. So with that being said, I'm going to give Elf a 4.5 out of 5 stars, just because I think there are some Christmas movies that either nailed the writing a little bit better, and it's nothing negative. I mean, even if I found something negative, I'd just be nitpicking. I really can't find much anything negative. Jon Favreau nailed the directing. Will Ferrell literally carried this movie from start to finish. And if he wasn't in this movie would not have been that great at all. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm enjoying this Christmas countdown so far. So we are 1 week down, 3 more to go till we get to Christmas. I'll give you guys a little scoop on the next week. The next week's theme is going to be Jim Carrey holiday movies. So I'm sure you guys know what those are going to be. I'll get more into what those movies actually are when I review those. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.